We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NotA Game Report 2021. I'm, of course, Urban Waldo, and you know my boy, Stevie B.
In the place to be, that's this stream.
Yo.
What up?
But no, I had to kind of own that. One of my friends at work earlier a couple days ago just said, is like, Mike, you're like a fucking Urban Waldo. You just pop around everywhere.
You do? Yeah. Wow.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. I didn't know what to say. Then, of course, my friend Kim, she's like, can he just call you a ghetto Waldo? And he's like, whoa. I said urban.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference. Big difference.
Well, of course, I am Trex. And, of course, this is Stevie B. And we're here for the NotA Game Report, bringing you game information a week behind. But, hey, it's here nonetheless.
And we have fun talking about it. When old men try to sound young, how old do you think I am? How old do you think I am?
Hello, my fellow cool kids.
How old?
I mean, CB, you are pretty
Flabbergasted.
Yeah, see, you're pretty old, dude.
That was my good. Oh, Jared, Dina, Abiglorka, Raph, what's up, everybody? How's it going, dude? I'm excited. I'm pumped, man. It's the first game report New Year. Let's fucking go. I'm not in writhing pain today, like I was last Wednesday. So I'm happy about that. For those who don't know, most of you,
so I'm pretty disappointed about that.
That's very true. For those that don't know, I had an infection in my mouth last week, and I almost ripped my whole mouth off. Almost just cut from here to here. I was just like, you know what? I'll just type for the rest of my life. I'm sure a lot of you actually appreciate that.
Like Bruce Campbell from Evil Dead, Army of the Dead.
Did he do that? I didn't know that.
He's like, tally forth.
Yeah, perfect. Or like Malik in Knights of the Old Republic. Damn, corrected.
Oh, I needed it. It's been a while since I've seen that thing.
If
she wasn't going to do it, Christina was going
to do it. That's what she said! That's what she said. It's been a while since I've seen that thing. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm pumped. I'm actually in a good mood tonight. I'm in a good mood. Not ready to talk about the new job yet, but we'll get there. Don't worry. I'm not ready yet. Just not ready.
He's still going through proby stuff, so. Don't
pressure me. I'm not ready. Jason.
That's definitely what she said.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was going for. Pressure.
I knew.
Pushing down on me. Wait. Am I allowed to say? Are we even allowed to sing copyrighted music anymore? Is that even allowed?
I mean, you can sing it. We just can't play it.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know how Twitch algorithm works anymore. If they even have one, or if they just say fuck it. If we hear even slightly or copyright anything, you're banned.
I mean, I'm ready for federal jail. I'll take it.
Federal jail. That's right. Yeah, here comes the copyrights. That's right. Christina says, "I want a new job." LOL. Yeah, well.
Yeah, she fucking does.
I don't know what's going on with you, but
if anyone's willing to take in a ninja, she needs a good home. She loves animals.
We need someone for social media. The pay is nothing. Just kidding. But I mean, if you really did, let me know. Okay, so Trex, you hire her, you make enough. Well, hold on. How much y'all think we make, man? How much y'all think we make? We ain't out here making
those guys are literally gonna point to enough for him to get that chair.
That's true. Well, I mean, we ain't making fat stacks. We're not out here making fat stacks of bills. We're making a little bit of stacks to pay bills. Like, you think these streams just run all on their own? Huh? Is that what you're out here thinking? I would be insubordinate.
Do you think we make that kind of funny games money? We don't. We don't make kind of funny games money.
I wish we fucking did.
I wish we had best friends.
Oh boy. I'll control your social media. Aaron,
Jesus.
That's it. It'd be the sluttiest social media presence we ever had. On Twitter, it'd be fine. You can get away with stuff like that. You can't get away with stuff like that on Facebook. Twitter be wild. You ever be on Twitter and then just be like, in 10 seconds, like you're just like in porn? Does that ever happen? I'm just like, how am I here? What happened? Like,
it doesn't help when I tell you for it. I just
that's true, but that's not what I'm talking. Like I'll just be like scrolling, right? And then like one person will share like I'll be following someone who's suspect, and by that I mean like they can share suspect thing, and all of a sudden it's like fetus porn, and I'm like, what? I mean, I'm not mad about it. It just happened. Never. Oh, I guess I just follow fucked up people. Well, see, I follow a lot of people in the Resident Evil community, and some of those people live a kind of way that I'm not judging, right? They're very, how do I say this, sexual. And sometimes, in
that case, then I blame Christina because she keeps showing off her cool calendar, and it's nice.
Is it? I never go past 99. Maybe filter who you follow more. Okay, first off, okay, maybe I didn't. But I don't mind finding myself in that situation on Twitter. Like, I don't mind it. I'm just saying that's something that happens. I don't go, oh, I wish I wasn't here. I go, oh, here I am. Just saying. I take that back. Unsolicited dick pics showed up on my timeline. I think it was by accident via the posters. What, dude? I'll never understand unsolicited dick pic. I'll never understand it in my life. I couldn't even imagine it. I'm gonna text this girl I like my wiener. I bet she'll like me more.
I'm pretty sure Showtime has stories.
I know. I'm gonna text this girl I don't know my wiener. I bet she'll start to like me. I never understood it. Showtime stories are wild. We actually talked. It's funny you bring that up because we actually on the stream last night we talked about Forever Alone Day video. We talked about that. CB follows Jim Ryan Twitch clips has confirmed this. Not what? You know what? I don't know if I follow Jim Ryan or not, but that's the opposite of following down that path on Twitter. That's like, I don't know, mate. I'm looking right now. I mean, I'll fully come clean if I'm following Jim Ryan. Hold on. I don't think this is the right Jim Ryan. Here we go. Jim Ryan SAE. Almost authentic. Okay, no, this is a fake one. That was a fake Jim Ryan.
Did it say authentic?
It says almost authentic.
Oh
so
that sounds like the right guy.
Dude, is Jim Ryan? Jim Ryan's on Twitter, right? Is he not on Twitter? Can't find him.
If he's not on Twitter, I don't know whether he's a smart man or stupid.
Ryan Creamer sustains me.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
He's a good dude.
Wait, I think that you're. Okay.
Do you not know Ryan Creamer?
I guess not. Who's that?
Be careful of your history there, buddy. But honestly, wholesome dude. Very wholesome gentleman.
I made a commercial. All the companies know that we have their backs too. Oh, thanks for riding with Wiener. Wait, what's this? Oh, I found his Twitter.
Oh shit.
He seems okay. Oh no! It's the guy. It's the guy. It's the guy.
Oh god!
It's the guy. It's the guy.
Was priceless.
It's the guy. Oh man. Oh man, I watched look, I watched a montage video the other day of like all the people that thought they got away with fucking busting in the Capitol building, and they're all systematically getting arrested from all the multiple videos that are out there. They're all just like the feds are showing up to everybody's like houses and just like, all right, come on. Did you think you're just gonna do that? And we weren't gonna fucking come to your... Oh god, it was glorious. And then the people on the no-fly list. Did you honestly think that you were just gonna jump on a plane and that was gonna be that? Like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, so what? I've been playing a lot of Trex. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been playing, and I've been playing it so much I decided to stream it the other night. I've been playing a lot of SWTOR, man. Playing a lot of that. I don't know why, but like I just got that SWTOR feeling in me. I'm playing the Bounty Hunter and the Jedi Knight and the Sith Juggernaut, and I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. I'm also playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 because they just had a new patch update. Literally spent a stream last night just farming, bullshitting with everybody. That was also a fun stream. Yeah, I haven't really played any very many single player games over the past couple of weeks, if I'm being honest. I think I played a little bit of Cyberpunk on stream, but that's really been it. I did turn on the new patch for the Jedi Fallen Order. Got a like updated graphical patch.
Yeah,
I tried that on the Series X. Looks fucking amazing, as it should. So yeah, that's really been it, man. I was gonna play Watch Dogs and decided to play SWTOR. I was like, fuck it, man. I want to play what I want to play. So I'm going to play SWTOR. And then I folded my arms and started the stream. That's what I did. Having a lot of fun. By everyone, he meant me and Persona. Oh, that's fair. Aaron said because Star Wars. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Here was talking about Stevie found Jim Ryan on Among clip from Twitch clips. Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, if Jim Ryan contacted us and was like, Sony wants to sponsor you, I'd be the biggest Sony pony in the world. I bet Trex would too. We'll be full PlayStation fanboys at that point. All right. We'll be going to Jim Ryan's house for barbecues. I don't give a fuck. It'd be awkward because then someone would find a clip and be like, did you remember when you said this on your Twitch? I'd just be like, that's not me. That's not me. I don't know who that is. It's not me. It's fake. It's fabricated. That's a fabricated video. You should look up. You should look up anime loving KCJ. He's very good at fabricating videos. Look him up. I think he fabricated it. That's it. Have you been playing much besides the fucking? Well, I don't know. I saw you playing the Ubisoft game with the fucking.
She has a name.
God.
Well, technically, I play the male character, but yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun in Immortal Phoenix Rising. It's not on. It's a little bit of a pin in it because right now we're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of DC Universe Online being out.
Damn!
10 years I have been playing this game. I've been covering it. My God. Like, I can't believe it's actually been that long since I've been part of the community, and the community has hated me for that long. It's just...
Look, they don't all hate you. But I've seen some videos where some of them do.
I mean, they hate me because they hate me.
That's right. They hate you because they hate you. I mean, I laugh because they were so ridiculous, not because I'm making fun. Like some of them, I would get mad and I would like talk shit on the comments. Like some of them were just if they were videos that were just like critical of your content, like that comes in the territory of making YouTube. People can be critical of your content. It's just how it goes, right?
Yep.
But these people were fucking just grotesquely mean, and it's even for me. Right, like just saying the most heinous shit. I just couldn't stand by and listen to my boy get fucked over like that. So I had to jump in there. But yeah, man, that's exciting. 10 years, man. That's a decade. And to be honest, man, I think you get way more love than you hate. I was going to say that people love your DCO content to the point where like you'd be trying to stream some other shit on YouTube, and they'd be like, "Bitch, where the fuck is DCO?" And you're like, "Eat my dick, I'm playing this." You don't say that exactly, but that's kind of what I heard. And they'd be like, "But we want DCO," and you'd be like, "But I want to play this," and then you just jump at each other like this, and then it ends.
Because I'm a nice guy, and I'm also a person I'm a people pleaser, so.
That is true, except for when it comes to me.
My therapist says I have a problem, but he can go suck it.
That doesn't sound very pleasing. Well, I guess it does for you. Anyway.
No, yeah, through DCUO, I've met Arwen, Aaron, Jareth, his brother Jacob. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that are here in the NotA community that...
That's right. If you think about it, by proxy, right? Like, your love of DCUO has kind of built this community in a sense. So... there you go.
Yeah. So, I mean,
there you fucking go, boys.
It really is just rough to really put that kind of number on a game. I mean, I was playing World of Warcraft, I was playing World of Warcraft for about 6 years before I came over to DCO. But, I mean, of course, I was just playing it with friends, and that's still an achievement of its own. But being part of this community, working with developers for the past decade, and they still haven't given me a dev job.
Rude as fuck. Christine says, "What? Who hates our Sweet Summer Party?" It was a while ago, and like they just did a heinous live stream, and like that, like it was disgusting. It was like 4 hours too. I was like, who does this? Who does this? It was ridiculous.
I cannot even remember what it was about, but they watched my stream on something and gave their own commentary about it. It might have been one of the podcasts we did.
I believe it was your either 2019 or 2020 like State of the Game YouTube video.
Fucking year in review. You are right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right.
I remember it because I remember them watching it and getting so mad. I was like, he's just giving his opinion about the game. Why are you guys being like this and saying these things? Like,
yeah, and obviously those people don't play the game anymore. Those people aren't even mentioned anymore. So it's like, fuck it.
Who's got the time for that? I don't know. Like, you're right. Like 4 hours of a hate stream. I could barely put 4 hours of a happy stream on. Like, I can't imagine doing 4 hours of hate. It's ridiculous. I have 2 haters from DCO. Well, to be fair, when you have haters everywhere, you get banned from Twitch chats on the regular. If it's Trexy Pad, then I'm okay with that. What's Trexy Pad? I don't know Trexy Pad.
So DCO celebrating 10 years is great. But I mean, Moral Phoenix Rising, gotta jump back on that. We're almost at the end. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Hold on. So Raph Prime is trying to talk in chat. We can't see him. We haven't accidentally banned Raph, have we?
I didn't touch him.
Did you? Who banned Raph? Moderator, 10 months subscription. Yeah. So I'm chop liver tonight. No, I don't know what happened.
I mean, you
hold on. He sent me a DM. I mean, it says that you're a user in chat, Raph. I don't know what the fuck, dude.
Log out and log back in.
Yeah. Nah, man, I don't know what happened, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, because he got mad because I called everybody out, and he sent me he's like, so I'm chopped liver. I was like, no, I didn't see you in there at all. Trex like.
Welcome to the inner circle. Try not to blow nothing up.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Hey, Vault Hunters, welcome to the inner circle.
Really, man? You get to Trump money, all of a sudden you start gifting subs?
Hey, Vault Hunters,
listen, either way, I'm just fucking with you. Thank you so much, Trex. That's 5 months for the 5 times you skipped it with the free one.
Yeah, I'm
okay. Look, Aaron gifted. Look, and Aaron gifted you. You're not even subbed. Aaron gifted you your own stuff. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the subs. I will not be silent and censored. There you are, F Prime. But seriously, thank you so much for the support, Trex. We love you. Thank you for supporting our community. It's dope. We don't want you silenced, right? Caught. I know he's the I know. Yeah, that's. As soon as those get the subs came in, like Aaron's radar went off, and she's like, "Nah, this bitch ain't sub. Let me look." So wait, we didn't ban Raph? Can we fix that? Look, if you want to deal with banning Raph on your own, you can. I'll ban him, and then you can deal with it. But I'm not going to condone it. But yeah, man, we got a lot going on today. It's really dope. I'm glad you've been getting the DCUO again. It's good. You've been playing DC on the Ubisoft game. We got a little bit of Ubisoft news you got excited about today coming up. I actually got a little excited about it too.
Bro, as soon as I saw it on the list, I immediately went to Ubisoft Connect to see if it was good. Yeah, it's fucking there.
Oh, really?
Ready. I am fucking ready.
Dude, it's okay. It's gonna be a minute, but all right. Well, I think this happened.
I'll find out right now. Shit.
Raph, didn't this happen to you last week and Steven trolled your mod? Well, yeah, it's because I actually banned him. Like, no, I didn't ban him. I timed him out. No one timed him out this time. Yeah, and then when he got untimed out, his permissions went away. So I guess moderators can't be timed out. I guess they instantly lose their moderation. Redeemed asked me anything. Will Stevie B return to DCUO? I wouldn't return to DCUO permanently. It's not something that I want to play regularly. But like, if Trex wanted to do like some special stuff and do a few streams where him and I fuck around and play together a little bit and play with you guys, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't know if it. I mean, just because it's hard to keep up with one MMO, But if I wanted to jump on there and punch a few things, and I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. He'll return to DCO when Trex returns to Final Fantasy 14. I don't think it would be that hard to bring. I think it's vice versa for Trex. I don't think that it would be that hard to bring Trex back for one or two streams to fuck around. But I don't think he'd play Final Fantasy 14 regularly. It's for the exact same reason. It's hard to maintain multiple MMOs. It just is. And he's also trying to maintain WoW at the same time. So, am I wrong with those assumptions, Trex?
Nope, not at all.
See, but yeah. And that's not to say we don't like either one. He's got a free 7-day in his email. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to do SOTOR reinstall. Well, look, I bet I could probably get into play SOTOR if I'm going to play fucking Final Fantasy 14.
There you go.
Right now, just fucking cancel the game report and all the news I gathered today.
I never uninstalled it.
Dude, I'm playing it currently. I think I might have DCOs on the computer. It obviously needs a massive fucking update, but I think I still have it on the stream. I don't know. With that being said, this will be on YouTube fairly quickly. I promise. It's one of my New Year's resolutions is to get these damn game reports out fairly quickly. So hopefully the next day or two it'll be on. So if you're watching this on YouTube a day or two from now, which is January 13th, 2021, just know you could have been watching this live at twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. And Erin, who is one of the regular YouTube watchers, you probably know her from the YouTube comments. She's actually live with us tonight because she knew about it. Because we talk about it all the time. Where you can watch it live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, it was mostly every Wednesday, except for when we have fucking mouth infections or need to take baths. Yeah, so twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. You can join us live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, where we talk about the video games. We hate on Jim Ryan. We talk about how great Game Pass is and how crap the PS5 is. All those things. No, I'm just kidding. The PS5 is actually great. Don't clip that. Don't fucking clip that. Don't. Anyway, Trex, the VG 24/7 has actually updated their site for all the 2021. It started over with January 2021. There's only a few games coming out this week. January and February are a very slow week for video games. Or, slow months for video games. Things really start popping off around March or April. So, yeah. What we got coming out this week? We do have a couple things.
Yeah, Game Pass, the more expensive and also more service-friendly service.
Oh my god.
Don't start, sir. Fuck your PSN.
Oh my god.
New games coming out this week. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition, coming on PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Stadia. On PC, it will be on the Ubisoft Connect, and it will be on Epic Game Store. Everspace 2 is a Steam Early Access game on PC on January 18th. And Hitman 3, coming on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Stadia on January 20th.
There you go. There you go.
And yes,
Raph, I just
also play Scott Pilgrim on Ubisoft Connect with their Ubisoft Plus, which I really want to get back into DCO so I can keep going on with my farm and get my feats and keep playing my characters. But it's fucking Scott Pilgrim. I need it.
Trex is the reason why I actually watched that movie and really enjoyed it. I actually thought it was a good movie.
You still have it?
I do. I still have your Scott Pilgrim movie. It's on the shelf right over here. I mean, I'm not trying to keep it. It's just over there. I just never remember to give it to you. Aaron said, Raph, I just bought 6 months of Game Pass, by the way, for my little sister and you, of course. Christina, I really want Subject Trex the dumb dating sim.
She found Super Seducer and Super Seducer 2 in her Steam.
Chris, listen. Heather and I got really hammered on stream one night and streamed Super Seducer. And it was one of the most ludicrous streams we've ever done. And it's that I can't even we played a game where, like, if we got the choice right or wrong, we had to take a shot. And that wasn't the best thing because we got drunk really fast because making the wrong decisions is funny because it's like, whip your penis out. Ha! And you know it's gonna be wrong, but you want to see what the reaction's gonna be if you whip your penis out. And so we kept making the wrong decisions deliberately, and we got really drunk really fast. And then we finished Super Seducer 1 and then turned on the second one for some reason, really hammered. I mean, that's probably the reason, because we were really hammered. And then we didn't get very far in that before Heather ran off to, you know, what happens when you get really drunk. And so I barely was able to end the stream. And we, you know, but it is such a ludicrous ass game. It's fun. And he will definitely teach you how to get them women. That was my tagline. Richard is going to teach us how to get them women. And he does. He teaches you the right techniques. You'll learn how to manipulate women to get them. It's perfect. It's amazing. And it works every time. Heather got so mad at the ideas behind that game. It was so funny.
Well, Christina, have we heard if when our Dungeon Boyfriend game is coming out yet? Because that's all I'm really excited for. I'm waiting for that.
Jerry said, AMA, time to do this. Trex, you will hate me, but it's worth it. How come you want to explain Trexy Pad to Stevie B?
So
I mean, I'll get
for January for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold. Stevie B, what's the free games that everybody's getting that, of course, one side is better than the other?
That's how it goes, right? To be fair, Heather, it sounds it is stupid. It was really dumb. Like, there's no way any, like, I don't know how this dude does it, but I don't know. Dodge, he did dodge it very well, right? He should be a fucking rogue. All right, so the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox Live Gold games that you get for absolutely nothing this month. For January 2021 here in the new year, the free games of PlayStation Plus are, you get 4 titles. Wait, no, I'm sorry. You get 2 PlayStation 4 titles. I didn't see the PlayStation in front of the 4. I apologize. Fuck you.
Get 2 titles.
You get 2 titles for the PlayStation 4. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is really that's a great game to get for free, and Greedfall, another great game to get for free. Those are both really great games. And those both are on. You get them right now. They were free on January 5th. And PlayStation 5 owners with the PlayStation Plus members can get a terrifying Apex Predator and the open CRPG Maneater. For those, I don't know if you guys saw the stream, but Ari actually streamed that, and it's ludicrous. It really is like an RPG game where you level up a shark, and you eat the fuck out of people in boats and shit. And it's the quests are about like stuff underwater and like eating people on the land, and it's pretty good for a game about a shark. It is really good. So yeah, you get a chance. And the Xbox free games. From January 1st to the 31st, you can get Little Nightmares. And from January 16th to February 15th, you can get the original Dead Rising. Pretty good game. But really old, but pretty good. For what the hell is this game? I can't read this game. Hold on. From January 4th to January 15th, it's the King of Fighters 13 for the Xbox 360. And then from January 16th to January 31st, you can get Breakdown on the Xbox. Obviously, our PlayStation choices here are much, much better. I think the best thing out of the Xbox is Dead Rising. Most people that have wanted to play it have played it, but if you haven't played it, it's really fun. If you're into zombie games like that, it's really good. You have to be into like zombie games like that. Okay, okay. Well, what do you think is better in that list than Dead Rising?
Fucking King of Fighters 13, bruh. King of fucking Fighters, bruh.
I mean, I guess.
You don't know about that Terry Bogard. You don't know. You don't know.
You're right. I don't know. I never played it. But I have 2 days to pick it up. Okay, because it goes out of that. That's one you need to jump on because it's gone in 2 days. People on YouTube, you're probably fucked because this might be. Well, you might have 1 day to get it if you're watching it the day I release a video. If I decide to release a video that early, I mean, Dead Rising is from the PS3 360 era, and they're giving it free now. Trex, look, oh my God, I'm not even going to address you. Pick it up where Games with Gold. You just got to download it. You got to go on to like Xbox, you can do it from the Xbox dashboard or do it from the website. And you can get it there. Just like with the PlayStation stuff. I normally get my PlayStation Plus games from the actual PlayStation website. I just add them to my queue and then later go on when I'm on the PlayStation I start the downloads. But I think you can actually push the downloads from the console. I think. So there you go. Not too shabby titles.
Obviously, no. PlayStation got some stellar titles. Games with Gold, shit titles. Okay? I mean, King of Fighters 13, again, is fucking great, but it's the shiniest turd among the turds. Come on.
I mean, that's fair.
Again, this really just signifies another nail in the coffin, like Games with Gold needs to go.
That's fair.
We need to change it up. It needs to change
We're just gonna stick with that Game Pass, and that's gonna be that.
Basically. I mean, shoot, what did I actually see on my Game Pass? Like, I can now pay Among Us with my Game Pass. Like, I already have so many freaking free titles that it's not even funny. They just gave us Injustice 2.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn, dude. I love it because like it's games that I don't have to like go put the discs in for anymore. It's great.
Yeah, just Games with Gold is like, thanks. You're an archaic system. We need to move on now. I mean, if anything, the Games with Gold, the one thing Games with Gold does that Game Pass doesn't have, or I'm guessing it doesn't have because I haven't looked, or because at least it's on PC, is the Xbox 360 and the Xbox games. I mean, I don't have access to those on PC, or at least I haven't really looked hard, or it's not categorized as such. I mean, I would love to be playing me some King of Fighters 3 or 13 on some fucking PC.
There you go.
But
still no Broken Bonds on Xbox Pass. I think I'll continue passing on it. I don't even know what the fuck is Broken Bonds. What is that? Is that some weeb shit?
Broken Bounds.
Breaking Bounds. Sorry, is that some weeb shit?
I have no clue.
All right, it must be that important anyway. I meant to do this at the beginning of the stream. I'm sorry. Before we go into the next new stuff, I got this today in the mail. I'm very excited. My mom sends us like a little bit of money each year to everybody buy Christmas presents, and so I bought this. Boom. I'm excited by this. This is Resident Evil 7 document book. This is great. This is an in-depth 152-page art book that ventures into the challenges recorded throughout the production of the critically acclaimed, fan-adored Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I'm very excited to read this. I'm very excited. I just wanted to share that. Sorry. Okay, that's it. That's it. All right.
I have never called myself an Ubisoft fan. They got some broken shit. Okay.
Well, first off, wait a minute. You two call so because I don't know some obscure title from Ubisoft,
right?
Naruto the Broken, but a Naruto game, man. So it is. That's some mega weeb shit.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that game.
I don't even know what a Naruto is.
It's Naruto. It's basically a ninja anime, and I mean, it's actually pretty good. But the problem is, like, you can watch like maybe only to a certain point of the original Naruto, like especially after the Hokage thing and one of the big wars. But then you really skip about 400 episodes of filler, and then just skip over to Naruto Shippuden. It's fucking classy, and yeah, that's right, Christina. Believe it. So
I know that super nerdy kids like to Naruto Run, where they throw their hands in the back. It's like a sign for when they run, like, I'm a virgin. Oh, I can't say that. Ow! We're banned. That's it. It's over. It's over. I'm sorry. I can't.
Simp.
We're done. We're done. It's over. We're done. It's over. It's been fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We've had a great run through the whole thing. I apologize.
All right, moving on.
That's right. My bad. All right, boys. You know, this is just an announcement. But everybody needs to get your fedoras and whips ready for a new Indiana Jones game. That's right. It's actually at StarWars.com, Trex.
Is there,
believe it or not,
been an Indiana Jones video game?
I believe there was one, like, way back in the day, like in like the Super NES era, but I don't know anything past that. Not that I can think of. Not anything that was any good. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. That's. Are you hear Heather? She just like yelled out, "You're wrong."
I don't even know.
Go to bed.
I was like, oh shit, Heather knows Indiana Jones games?
No, she doesn't. She's just yelling it out. Okay, hold on.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about you being mean to me. There was the Lego games, right? Like, there was the Lego Indiana Jones games.
Well, I guess we have to count the Lego games.
Right, yeah. So there were some PC games. Indiana Jones and there was a BlackBerry mobile game.
Oh,
Indiana Jones and the King of the Crystal Skull. Oh, yeah, so Lego and Indiana Jones. There was one on the DS and PlayStation 2. That's probably what Persona's thinking of, right? Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. I think this is what
the Crystal Skull movie had a video game.
A mobile BlackBerry game. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think that's the one.
To die.
You're right. There's a PSP version and a DS version of this. So nothing wild. But Indiana Jones, this is from StarWars.com. Indiana Jones, we always knew someday you'd come walking back through our door.
Yeah.
In major news for fans of the cinematic icon, Lucasfilm Games announced today that a new Indiana Jones game will be swinging our way, being developed by the award-winning studio Machine Games and executive produced by game industry icon Todd Howard of Bethesda Game Studios. The games will tell a wholly original standalone tale set at the height of the career of the famed adventurer. While few details surrounding the indie game has been revealed, Bethesda Softworks released a cryptic teaser. And all it is a couple of books and some whips. It's nothing. It's not, and a whip. It's nothing to write home about. It doesn't even have the music.
What console is this?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned what console that is, Heather. I wasn't picking my nose. I was rubbing my nose. I want to make that clear. It's funny that you mentioned what console it is, because if it's being developed by Bethesda, there's one console you definitely won't find it on, and that's the PlayStation 5.
Well, that's what I'm all I'm really seeing is like it's being developed by Machine Games, but then Todd Howard is a producer. So if
Right, but
anything, Bethesda could just be a publisher in that aspect.
well, if Bethesda's the publisher, Microsoft's the publisher, bruh.
Then I really don't know what Bethesda's truly doing. Bethesda
I don't either.
Softworks released, yeah, I mean they released
Yeah,
a teaser.
Yeah, Bethesda Softworks is the one that tweeted out and announced it. So I don't know. I'm just being a console wars dick here. I'm not, who knows? But it's going to be on the. It's more than likely. It's definitely going to be on the Xbox and the PC. It might be on the PlayStation.
Oh.
Why?
Who's asking?
Do you want to play it?
I might.
Okay. Do you think I won't get it?
Oh no, you'll get it. I'm not even concerned about that.
Okay. So there you go. Heather's going to be streaming the Indiana Jones game, confirmed.
What about Uncharted? Oh, who said that?
What about Uncharted?
Yeah.
You want to stream Uncharted?
No, I'm not. No, hell no, I'm not streaming.
I'll get Heather on in a second. Now, how do you expect Raph not to respond to you when you keep taking cheap shots like that at the PS5? That wasn't a cheap shot. It was just facts. It's not facts, though. We don't know at all. But Microsoft does own Bethesda now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, it's exciting. A new Indiana Jones game being, coming out from Machine Games. There hasn't really been a good action Indiana Jones game, really. Like none that any of us can really remember. I mean, the Lego Indiana Jones games are pretty good. I mean, I don't know if you ever played them, but
I do not play the Lego games.
Oh, I do. I play with the kids a lot, but yeah, I play them.
Yeah, see, you have kids.
I mean, that's fair, but you kind of are a kid, though. But
I'm a big kid now.
Bum, bum. So yeah, that's it. That's all that's coming out. That's all we know about that so far. I'm sure there'll be more news in the future. But speaking of games being announced, there's also some unfortunate things being announced. And what is that, Trex?
Well, actually, wasn't there some Star Wars news that I think you didn't post?
No,
Maybe
it's in
I
here.
forgot. Oh, I did forget.
No, it's up
That's
here.
weird. No,
It's right after this one. This unfortunate news. We're bringing people down, and then we're bringing people back up again.
I shouldn't question the process.
Thank you.
So it was announced over here at Gematsu that Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment and developers Avalanche Software and Portkey Games have delayed Hogwarts Legacy from its previously planned 2021 release window to 2022. And it will be available for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. So, and apparently here's the full message. We would like to thank fans from around the world and the tremendous reaction to the announcement of Hogwarts Legacy from our Portkey Games label. Creating the best possible experience for all the Wizarding World and gaming fans is paramount to us, so we are giving the game the time it needs. That's it.
That's right. It's going to release in 2022, which isn't surprising. I said this in our Discord. I think that, Trex, and tell me if you think I'm wrong, I think that we're going to see a lot of this year. I think we're going to see a lot of games being pushed back into next year because a lot of games that were planned to come out this year had to deal with, they're obviously in massive development last year, and they had to deal with coping with the COVID pandemic, and they had to figure out how to develop the game right. So I'm sure that at this point, a lot of game developers have it down packed, but a lot of time has lost CD Projekt Red when it comes to developing a game right. So instead of releasing it early and it being shit, CD Projekt Red, they're actually going to give it the time it deserves to have it developed.
Yeah, especially when it comes to this kind of MMO, because even New World pushed itself back because they wanted to make new changes to make the game better for a launch. At launch, they wanted it to be a better game, but yeah, COVID last year really put a damper on a lot of development time as people had to move their offices to their home and VPN into servers. It's definitely has been a trying time for the game industry. So Hogwarts Legacy having to be pushed back so it could really get the spit and polish it deserves. It is really a good, smart move. moving into 2022, as sad as I am, because even though I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, I am a fan of the genre, and I'm really interested to see how well that story and that atmosphere works inside of an MMO space. So Warner Brothers Interactive, I've been playing DCUO, for 10 years.
Oh my god.
I'm your guy.
You know this isn't an MMO, right?
Huh?
You know this game isn't an MMO, right?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. They came out and specifically said it wasn't. This is just an RPG.
No, this is an MMO RPG.
No, it's just an RPG. I promise. I'm pretty sure we talked about it on here when they said it. What game? Hogwarts Legacy. Unless I'm getting this game mixed up with a different Harry Potter game. That could be the case. I am kind of dumb sometimes. Single player RPG? Yes, thank you, Christina. Okay, yeah, they announced it's a single player RPG.
Oh, then fuck it, I don't give a shit about it.
I knew it was gonna be his next statement. I knew it. I knew that. I'm so excited to see what they do with it. And then he finds those ammo and he's like, fuck it, it's garbage. I could come out in 2028 for all I care. We love you, man. I know I do. But that being said, if you're looking forward to this, I know Persona said he's sad he has to wait longer to swing his wand around, but
I have so many retractions I gotta make.
Oh my god. It's publish retractions. Just make a long Twitter video. That's all you gotta do. That's what everybody does these days. All right, but Trex, you brought us down with this. Now bring us back up.
You know what? No, I feel like this is a fucking lie now. I was expecting
when
I hear those words. I see the headline. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm in. Now I just got ruined by Harry bullshit. And now I have to come over here. Ubisoft, folks, is making an open world Star Wars game. Now, of course, details are slim, but it's going to be Ubisoft announced that the Massive Entertainment is making an open world video game that's set in the Star Wars universe. This is the same folks who are behind The Division. Okay? Same folks. I don't know. Like, now I'm thinking like, oh shit, is this The Division but with Star Wars? Oh, I'm fucking in.
That's what
ruined by magic magic sweaty balls over here. So now I even know
if
this is gonna be an MMO.
Oh, what? Why is it gotta be magic sweaty balls?
I don't know. I don't fucking know that franchise. The movie sucked, all right? I ain't reading books.
That first off, that's rude. And look, I don't. Look, I don't want to ruin
the best character. What are you going to say? I mean, I got nothing.
Okay, so I don't. Okay, so obviously, also on the Ubisoft website, I didn't post this. I'm sorry, but this might. Hopefully, this doesn't wreck you. But they also posted an article on the Ubisoft website where they had a conversation with David Polfeld. I think I'm saying it right. Who is he's the managing director at Massive Entertainment. And they also spoke with Julian Gentry, creative director, about the project. David had to say, it makes me so proud of our team to be here today and confirm that we are working on a new Star Wars game. We are extremely excited to be in a position to add new adventures to one of the richest and most fascinating sagas of our age. Curiosity has always been an important part of who we are and what we do here at Massive. We are driven by dreaming big and taking daring challenges that match our ambition. And during the past 2 decades, that attitude has taken us to places no one thought we could reach. With that said, some ideas tickle the imagination more than others. Ever since I was a child, I've had this dream of becoming part of the creative adventure that blew my young mind. Here we are after 20 years of hard work, hiring the most amazing talent and believing in our ability to take our industry further. Having the opportunity to build upon the incredible legacy of Star Wars feels extremely exciting and rewarding to all of us. The most important thing that he says in this is that they are pushing. I'm sorry. They are. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. They are pushing story-driven single-player narrative. I'm I'm sorry. What do you want me to say, man? Like, Fallen Order. Oh my god.
The only bright side to this is that it's not EA.
That's true. But I mean, EA did a great job with Fallen Order. But they didn't really make EA didn't make the Fallen Order. But I mean, they did a really good job publishing Fallen Order. Yeah, so it's good though, man. I wouldn't
Now, of course, with this announcement, Paul Tassi over at Forbes, he also wrote an article about it too, that EA only has 2 years left of the contract for Star Wars games.
Oh, so that means this is probably going to be out 2 years after that. So this game might not be out for 2 years.
Most likely. Now, so EA, remember, EA and Disney have that relationship, that contract to create those Star Wars games. And so I really want to go back in time and see when that announcement was and how many Star Wars games we got, and also which specific Star Wars game was canceled because EA didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and Justina knows exactly which Star Wars game I'm thinking of. But this also brings in mind what's going to happen with Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, Star Wars The Old Republic was made before that whole EA, Disney, Lucasfilm games went in bed with all themselves.
Right.
So I'm hoping SWTOR really stays with BioWare in that aspect.
I think that it is just because
she gets it. That's my girl.
Excuse me. I think that SWTOR is not going anywhere. I think it still makes enough money, and they're just kind of like leaving it. I don't want to say leave. They're just it's gonna stay its own thing until it can't be anymore. I don't see them canceling it anytime soon.
God no. God no.
So there's 2 Star Wars games I can think of that they canceled off the top of my head, but one of them it didn't have anything to do with EA. It was 1313. And when the Disney acquisition happened, they canceled it. And that was supposedly a game about, I think it was about Boba Fett and him coming up in the underground of Coruscant and shit like that. I believe. I think that was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, and obviously no one wants a Boba Fett story. Obviously.
And they canceled it. But there was also one that was touted as Uncharted in the Star Wars world that EA canceled. I don't know if it actually had a name or not. I just think it was the Star Wars game the EA was working on. Hold on, is Christina saying in chat? Amy hitting side eye. Also 1313. Yeah, Amy Henning. Was she the one that was like developing it and she was like, they fucked me over?
Yeah, they actually showed it at E3.
Yeah. I remember watching it and going, man, I can't wait to play this. It's gonna be great. Yeah, she was the one developing it. And she's like, everything was going great, and they were like, get fucked, we're canceling it. And just like, I guess. Yeah. Which is sad. I don't know if it's. I think I remember reading that Fallen Order and this I think may have been being developed at the same time, and they were so similar that they just only wanted one to come out. But Fallen Order has been the most popular Star Wars game since the Disney acquisition, so it's the whole gamers don't want single player fucking games or Star Wars games anymore. Fallen Order is bitch, okay. Obviously, did you know? I don't know if we talked about this on the stream that Fallen Order was EA's second highest grossing game last year.
I believe it.
And it was only under I can't remember. It was some big ass shit. But yeah, it was such a good game. It was the was the highest growing Arwen? EA said it wasn't something players will want to come back to. That's right, and enjoy for a long time, implying the publisher may have wanted a live service game or at least something with more repeatability than a linear story game. That's right, but this was also before. I think Christine, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this was before Battlefront 2 launched, and that whole fucking debacle when they realized that live for surface games really took a dive the past couple of years. Really, they just they really fucked just the way they've been set up. I really like the idea of them. We've talked about this all the time, you and I both, I think, enjoy those type of games. But like they just become like, instead of being like equally like we need to make a little bit of money here and there to here's a bunch of content, it's more than like here's a little bit of content, pay us, bitch, for anything that's good. And that's kind of fucked live for service games. Yes, the announcement came just before the game was released. Yeah, that makes sense. Force Unleashed still better than Fallen Order, even though Fallen Order was fun. I disagree. That's just my opinion. Battlefront 2, that is? Yes. Battlefront 2 currently is a good game, but it was not good when it released. It was not good at all. They really screwed the pooch on this one, and it's sad. But that being said, I'm excited to see what they come up with. I mean, it's the sky's the fucking limit, right? At this point, I mean, it's who knows what they're going to come up with.
Expanded universe stories.
I mean, that's pretty much the crutch that the Mandalorian stands on. Like, they're seeing how much of the expanded universe they can fit into live action while it also makes sense with the sequel trilogy. And I think that's why people love it so much. Project Ragtag, was that a Star Wars project? It was a Star Wars project. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on. Project Ragtag was, there you go, was to be Uncharted of Star Wars Dead Space developer Visceral Games. Together, the Uncharted writer and creative director Amy Hennig. Oh, that's the game. Plot, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Plot is story-based, leading adventures set between 4 and 5 episodes. 4 and 5. The game reportedly made it to a demo. Yeah, like I remember seeing this demo, and it looked fucking amazing. Yeah, High Republic, please. I actually just started listening to the first book today. The High Republic first book. It's good. It's good so far. It's good. So yeah. At least we got that. At least hopefully we'll get some more good single-player Star Wars games. I know it's not the game you thought it was when they first announced the tracks, but I hope that you'll give it a chance, especially considering the fact that we could probably all play it with, for free day one.
I'll wait for Xbox Game Pass.
Okay. Next up. Over here. Am I going to say this right? I'm probably going to fuck this up. At Gemitsu? Am I saying that right? Gemitsu. Okay. So, again, now, let's be, before I read this, trademarking can happen for whatever reason, but I'm going to speculate on it because I'm excited. So, at Gemitsu, an article where we all got excited in Discord, where Square Enix has trademarked Ever Crisis, the first soldier, and Shinra logo in Japan. All 3 trademarks seem to be related to Square Enix Final Fantasy VII series. Obviously, like, you guys, if you know Final Fantasy VII, you know all those things I just said, right?
I do not.
Well, you don't really know Final Fantasy VII, right? I don't think you do.
Not.
That's right. Crisis is like a name they've used for a few of their Final Fantasy VII related games, like the name Crisis.
Yep.
Like the one about Zack was Crisis Core, and there was another game called Before Crisis.
That was Infinite.
Yes, there was also Infinite Crisis, but it's a different universe. It is, there was I believe Before Crisis was just a mobile game though. I think it was just on mobile, so I don't think a lot of people played that. It's just mobile. I'm sure you can get it online at this point. And then, of course, Crisis Core. Amazing PSP game. One of the best PSP games. In my opinion. I don't know why I don't have it anymore. I'm pissed that it's gone. I don't know where it went. I don't know why I don't have it. I think I traded in. I wish I could go back in time and slap myself in the fucking mouth. I literally tried to play it again. I fully 100%ed it. Sturgis Cerebus technically too? Yeah, on PS2, that's right. And so the first soldier, it could be, I don't know my lore like Raph does. The first soldier would be Sephiroth, right? I feel like I'm fucking up. I don't know my lore like that. I'm pretty sure it'd be Sephiroth. Oh, I'm not even looking at that right now. I was just thinking off the top of my head. I just read the title and kept going. Oh, yeah, okay. The first one may be referenced to Sephiroth, the main villain. Okay, yeah, the first one may be referenced to Sephiroth, the main villain of the Final Fantasy VII series. Okay, sweet. The Shinra Electric Power Company is an organization in the world of... Yeah, we all know that. Yeah. So who knows what this means? Now to be fair, companies like this renew trademarks on all kinds of shit all the time. So it could mean nothing. War can teach you how to play it on PC if you ask him, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit him up. I'll probably message him after this. He could probably send me what I need to play. Perfectly legal. Yeah, so I'm gonna speculate and say this is some more stuff related to a Final Fantasy VII remake. Or that, I guess not related to Final Fantasy VII remake specifically, but like to broaden that story. A Zack story would be great. I'm really surprised that Crisis Core never, because it is very popular amongst the Final Fantasy community, and I'm surprised that it never got any kind of like PS3 port or anything. Like, I'm just surprised it never went anywhere else but the PSP. I don't even know if you can buy it digitally anymore. Maybe you can. I honestly have no idea. It's because of GACT. I'm telling you. Oh, that's right. We talked about that, Raph. Okay. It's a whole. I hope that sucks that it's about that. I don't know. I'll have to look into that and report back later, or have a Raph report. Please don't intro a new gen to Zack. Just get rid of him in the remake. He's so much better than T2. I mean Cloud. Aaron, as much as you want that, I think Square knows how popular Zack is, and I think that character is about to get milked to all hell in one way, shape, or form. And that was not sexual. Don't make it sexual. Damn it. So yeah, I'm excited. The future for Final Fantasy VII is bright. Aren't you excited? Trex? Oh, fuck off. I just looked over at the stream. It's such a dick. Anyway. Speaking of your favorite gaming console, dude, what's next?
Pretty cool. Sony gives release windows for Project Athia and other PS5 games. So going currently on right now is the 2021 Consumer Electronics Show. It's CES. And one of the big, I'm going to throw this out there, one of the big things, if you haven't seen it, is LG's new rollable phone.
Oh, God, that's dope as fuck.
That is awesome. And all it really is, like, it's, and I'll even use my my Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G. So I'll use this as an example. So here you have your regular phone with the LG rollable. Trademark that, dude. It'll be a normal phone, but then you'll just press a little button, I think, on the side, and then the screen unrolls more screen coming up. So it's basically a tablet size in your hand.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it actually, so it is just a normal phone, and then more of the screen's like underneath on the back end, and then it's a little slider just rolls up. And so it shows more of the screen. I have to say, it was pretty damn cool. Because I had to watch the video multiple times to see what exactly was going on. But then I saw the little hinge and hitch that where it rolls into on the back, and it just rolls up.
I just saw a pic of it. That's really dope.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So with this, Sony was of course showing off the new TVs and movies and everything. But then they also showed a few minutes of the PlayStation 5 and the gaming division. This segment, hosted by PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan, it wasn't very interesting. Mostly focused on what the company has done with PS5 launch and the games released so far. But at the very end of the segment, nearly at the 10:39 mark, you can spot a slide that features a bunch of new info for a PlayStation 5 games. One of them, some of them, is Returnal, coming out on March 19th. Pragmata, coming out on 2023. Solar Ash, June 2021. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, March 2021. Stray and Ghostwire Tokyo, Looks like they are both coming out on October 2021 because I know Ghostwire Tokyo is a separate game. Oh,
I'm
Stray, I
really
think, is that
excited about
Cat game.
Ghostwire. Yeah, I'm really excited about Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah,
Very
that's
excited.
why I'm getting Stray for Carlin.
Nice.
Little Devil Inside, July 2021. Project Athia, January 2022. Hitman
That looked
3,
really crazy,
of course,
too.
coming out later this in a couple weeks. And then Horizon Forbidden West 2021. So, I want to make sure I scroll down and actually look at this here. Pragmata, an odd-looking game from Capcom, first revealed during the PS5 event last year, seems to have been delayed. So it was scheduled to hit sometime in 2022, but now it's coming a year later based off the CES video.
You know what I find interesting, and like Denny brought up in the Discord, is that God of War Ragnarok not listed at all. That's interesting because their first preview had it coming out in 2021. I think that this game has been viciously delayed. I think
I'm gonna go a little bit on the optimist side and say that they didn't want to put a date on. I mean, I think it definitely probably is pushed back, but I think that they want to hold off announcing anything about it to keep a little expectations low, and then do this normal Sony God of War thing and like, here you go, E3. Guess what the winner is? God of War.
God of War. All the games shown here, I think, when the little video playing in the SEC thing. Okay. Well, yeah, because they didn't show Final Fantasy either, and I don't think that's coming out in 2024. I don't know. So I think those games are so much. I think Denny was doom and gloom in it. I don't think I don't know if we'll see God of War in 2021 though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have a feeling that we won't. Maybe we will. It's only select ones that were shown during the okay, that makes sense. It's standard for okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's my opinion. As I don't know if we'll see God of War in 2020. We might. I mean, who knows how long it's been in development. So we'll see. We're definitely going to see Horizon this year. I feel like.
Oh, for sure.
Which I'm excited about. Yeah, once I finish the first one. So yeah, I like it, man. There's a lot of good stuff coming out from PlayStation. It's really dope. Now, if we can only get Trex to get one, which he'll never do. What? Trex might get a PS5 one day, right? It'll be one day, and it'll have to be on like a crazy sale, right? You'll have to have like gotten a tax return or something, right? Trex just isn't going to go out of his way to get a PS5. Okay, I just want to make that clear. It's going to be a minute. Wait for the
Carlin wants Stray in the PS5, so she's getting the PS5.
Oh, but is Trex getting a PS5? But is Trex getting a PS5?
I don't really want to spend the money on that kind of thing on myself when I'm not going to use the console. I already feel terrible about the Xbox and the PlayStation 4. I mean, hell, my buddy still has the PlayStation 4, and he's barely borrowed it. And so I'm like, really, I am in a little bit of a rush. I need my PlayStation 4 because I need to get my gifts off of the 10th anniversary from that.
Yes.
Okay, so I need my PlayStation 4 back. Ben!
I mean, you can borrow mine if you want. You can borrow mine if you want.
Oh, that's true. I'll just come over whenever I get my coffee, which probably won't be in this month, but
that's fine.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Wait for the pre-orders and wait for 6 months after that? Not a chance, Aaron. You know we know we're mad when it comes to stuff like that. How can you judge Trex on not getting one when you over here shitting on it? Jareth, let's make something clear. I don't know. Raph, is Raph here? Raph, will you please explain something to Jareth? Will you please explain to Jareth that even though I shit on the PlayStation constantly, that I actually really enjoy playing it. I actually do enjoy my time in the PlayStation 5. Right? Can you please explain it? Jareth, I think he doesn't. I mean, Stevie Bob, exactly. Raph gets it. He gets it. Yeah, Jared, listening to Todd's lies. I do enjoy my PlayStation 5. It's right here next to me. I have this huge setup ready to go. Like I've got the fucking Xbox and PlayStation hot swappable for the stream. It's fine. Sony B, let's not fucking get carried away, okay? Aaron, let's take a step back. You went too far in the wrong direction. There's no explaining anything to Jarrett. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And again, speaking of the PlayStation 5 and picking on it, one of my favorite bands, Coheed Cambria, their frontman, Claudio Sanchez, apparently, first off, he's on Twitch, so it's really cool because I like following the musicians because they play some shit. But Coheed Cambria frontman writes mournful song about PlayStation 5 shortages.
Oh shit!
So,
I mean,
no, he takes the song or the music that's on the the menu screen, and he wrote a song, PlayStation 5 menu's background music. He wrote a song.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to. That tab's staying open so I can play and listen to that shit. That's funny.
Dodge says Trex's PlayStation, Stevie B is Xbox. Dodge, have you been to one of these game reports in the past, 8 months?
when did the Xbox Game Pass come out?
Yeah, that's actually been swapped. Honestly, at this point, Raph raises his hand. God damn it, yes, Raph. Dear Santa, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my pages in my cell and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back and on. You must not have got them.
God, that was a fucking good thing. He did so good on that fucking song and video.
He did.
Did you read all the praises Eminem gave him?
No, I didn't. That's great.
Oh yeah, Eminem on Twitter, on multiple media outlets and interviews, fucking pray, because Eminem first got the script and said that he wasn't sure that it was actually going to work, because when you write music, it doesn't look good on paper until you put beats and everything. After it was all said and done, he was like, Pete fucking killed it.
It was really good. It was if you guys don't know what we're talking about Pete Davidson. He did a I don't know. I'll find. Hold on. I'll just link it. It was. I sent it to Trex. I was like, Trex, look what this motherfucker did last night. It was like the Sunday after, and it was
I didn't watch the video. I watched SNL, that show, and it did pop up. And I'm like, fuck.
It was really good. Stan parody, yeah, it was hilarious.
I mean,
it was just.
SNL is always a hit and miss, but I mean, you really get some of those good gems in there.
You really? Oh my god! Well, one of my favorite, all-time favorite ones is when The Force Awakens was first coming out, and they did the grown men with the kids with Star Wars toys, or keep them in the box and never touch it. I feel personally attacked. And then when they were like, that's not how the Millennium Falcon lands. I was like, that's exactly what I would do to a fucking kid that was making the wrong noises. I would do that. I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong.
Toy commercial. I got
that
queued up.
So funny. I feel like in the 90s, I'm gonna do the parody on Stand for Xmas though. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. All right, anyway, yes, let's come down on PS5, but there was some controversy in the Discord about this next article, Trex. What's going on?
Woo! So coming from IGN, AEW console game will feature campaign, multiplayer, and creator wrestler. So for folks out there who don't know, AEW is All Elite Wrestling over on TNT, and it's owned and ran by Tony Khan, and yeah, it features a lot of wrestlers from the indie scene, from even former WWE wrestlers, and first off, AEW is fucking phenomenal. Also, big shout out, rest in peace to Brody Lee, gone too soon. All join the Dark Order. So AEW released information a couple weeks ago that they have made a gaming division, And if you haven't watched the actual AEW introduces the gaming division videos, and I recommend as Steve Jobs fans, everyone needs to fucking watch that. It is great. So the big thing about here is this is AEW's very first wrestling game coming for consoles and, of course, for PC. This is from an interview with Kenny Omega, the current AEW World Champion and also head of AEW Games. He has said that this is going to feature a campaign, multiplayer, creative wrestler, and various other unusual modes, but it will not include a GM mode, and GM mode stands for General Manager mode. He has stated that
crap. The game is going to be crap without a GM mode.
He has stated that the General Manager mode will not be in the console game, but instead remain unique to the mobile title AEW Elite GM.
A mobile game?
Yep. Which I will say, during AEW's presentation of all their games, it actually did show a little screenshots and a little motion of what the GM mode looks like, but it's also early beta as well.
No hints of anything similar to a universe mode either? Well, this sounds like it's going to be worse than a WWE game to me.
Even to be honest, even universe mode didn't really start off that way. Now, of course, WWE has given us a lot of games and has changed and made basically a good building block of what some wrestling games, should really look like. And I think for a very first wrestling game from the company, it needs to come out swinging, it needs to come out hard-hitting, but we don't also necessarily need everything that other competitions have. We can definitely go unique with it and then really build upon it. So even for me, I really would like to see what the creative wrestler system looks like, but I will also really like creative finishers, create arenas. I want more creativity within my stuff, and that's one of the things that even a good GM mode really does. But even with this AEW wrestling game, there are a lot of highlights for this. Like Raph just said, it's Ukes making it, and Ukes has worked with WWE and THQ forever making wrestling games. So I am 100% behind Ukes because Ukes got kicked. WWE went to 2K and 2K kicked Ukes out, and that was a fucking mistake. But Ukes knows wrestling games. And one of the biggest reasons to really like this game too is they got the veteran wrestling game producer Hideyuki Gete Awashita as an advisor, and that motherfucker worked on one of the best wrestling games ever, WWF No Mercy. God, that game was amazing. One of the best fucking games. So we definitely have, and Kenny Omega himself is a gamer. This isn't someone who's really just coming in to fill in the role to think he can make games. No, Kenny Omega is going to fucking make a game. He knows how to make a game. He fucking lives it. He loves it. And along with Geta joining into this team, I have no doubt that this game is going to be amazing coming out the gate. It's going to miss a lot of features that as wrestling games we've known and loved and expect, but I am all aboard this game, even if it is just a first version, even if it's just basically the base. This is the base of the game, and we'll play it, we'll review it, we'll get feedback, and hopefully the next AEW game will be even bigger. They'll basically just throw more money. Let's see. Here Comes the Pain and SVR rank higher. They do, but my heart still goes to WWF No Mercy. Even WCW NWO Revenge, like those are just like N64 games. Like those were just a pinnacle for me. The newest pinnacle was Day of Reckoning and Day of Reckoning 2 on GameCube. But then Here Comes the Pain and SmackDown vs. Raw. I don't know how the WWE moved away from that format because that was also fantastic.
I mean, it looks okay, but it's going to be no 2K20, okay?
No, because it's going to be better. And it's going to be right.
I don't know about that. Okay, I gotta be honest. Okay, so last night, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna snitch on myself. Last night on stream, like we talked about it a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna troll Trex doing this entire night." I'm just gonna talk. I know nothing about wrestling games. I was like, I'm just gonna talk about how much better 2K is gonna be. But no, I mean,
absolutely bare
yeah.
bones.
I don't know if you could tell that I was. I know I never. I now to be fair, I did play games like Just Bring It and Here Comes the Pain. Both those games I loved. I made Stevie B in both those games, and I was one of the Dudley boys, another friend of mine from high school. We pretty much used all the Dudley boys, like animations and shit like that, but it was good. South Park Wrestling is all I know. I mean, that's fair too. 2K Games option equals Game Pass. AEW Games equals PS Now.
Why would you treat AEW like that? Why would you spend?
Yeah, that's rude.
Doesn't deserve that. What the fuck's wrong with you? Put your finger out your ass.
Jeez. Oh, woo! Okay, yeah. So yeah, look, if you tell me that this game is going to be good, I believe you.
I mean, at the moment, it's still being developed. They haven't really. They showed us a little snip of what it looks like, and yeah, it's definitely like WWE Battlegrounds. You know how big, bulky, a little cartoony it's going to be, but that obviously can change. But I have faith in AEW. I have faith in Kenny Omega. I have faith in Geta. So and I have faith in fucking Ukes. So I'm definitely putting a lot of faith into this game and its development. And all I can really do is just, at the end of the day, just when it comes out, hope it's good. And if it's not, we will definitely give our fucking feedback.
So this is a Cyberpunk of wrestling games? Not yet, Dodge.
Oh God, no.
They didn't over deliver viciously, and it actually is probably going to function on most everything. So because Aaron's here, we're going to talk about some Twitch news, but it's Twitch news you probably all already know, but we do talk about the big Twitch news, so we're going to talk about it. For those that don't know, I don't know how you could miss this at this point, but the Pog Champ emote has been removed because the person that is actually, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say his name at this point, has said some pretty heinous things during the Capitol riots. So they removed his ass. And I'm pretty sure right now they have Pog Champ Roulette going on, right? And replace it. Yes. Which, in my opinion, is fine, right? Pog Champ Roulette, that's fine. It's actually a really good way to kind of get yourself featured a little bit. But I don't know how many people would see the Pog. I don't know how many people saw the Pog Champ emote and even knew who that person was to begin with, right? Like, no one knows that one emote's Total Biscuit. Most people don't, right? Well, I know you do.
Never forget.
Right? You never ever forget. But most people know that's Total Biscuit. We need CB Roulette. We can set it up. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I really say about it. He said some heinous shit. And he got canceled on Twitch. That's it. He got canceled a lot of other places too. Oh, look, on the Twitter thread, DSP's look, DSP's like ready, you guys. He's like, look, DSP wants to be the next Pog Champ. There he is. There you go, Aaron. That's DSP, who we always talk about. Oh, look, right underneath the tweet, someone posted his jacking it on stream picture at the moment of Pog Champing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, that's it. It's it. And this is just anything else you want to say about that besides that? Is rightly deserved, right? Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, I saw or at least I saw the poster and people talking about it, but I didn't. I mean, yeah, one, I didn't know who the fuck that guy was, and two, I actually had to dig a little deeper and look through Slasher's Twitter feed to really see what the hell was going on, because at least he was giving a lot of information about it. And after I was like, well, why would they actually remove this Pog Champ? Because I thought it was the Pog people on Twitch and such using Pog Champ in that derogatory way until I found out it was the guy behind that emote, the guy whose face that belongs to, was basically just a terrible fucking human being. It's like, oh, well, fuck, Twitch. I'll give it to you. You did good. 2021 starting it off right, doing a good fucking move.
Christina, you could say this particular pod got slammed.
Damn! I don't have hair, so I can't headbang, but just imagine it, yeah.
Like it. All right, so we have one final thing to talk about tonight. And you've all probably seen at least a tweet. Came out 6 hours ago. It's pretty fresh, hot off the presses, hot off the Twitter feeds. Oh no, is 6 hours hot off the Twitter feed? I think it's pretty old, actually. Do you want to take this one or should I?
You watched it.
Okay, so the lead,
I'm professional. So.
the co-founder of CD Projekt Red put out a video today about Cyberpunk, right? And it was touted as like an explanation, an apology. But really all it was him going, our bad, COVID. It was, in a nutshell, he said, we ended up biting off more than we could chew, tried to get it done as fast as possible, and our bad, we're going to do our best to fix it, and COVID really slowed us down. The COVID thing is completely fair, right? I think a lot of people tend to forget how those like 6 to 8 months really just fucking wrecked everyone and everything, and just like everything came to a screeching halt everywhere. Like this, you know, things are adapting now, right, to that way of life, essentially. But back then, nobody knew what the fuck to do. So, like, you send developers home, and like, what, like, how do you do it? Like, how do we develop games from the fucking house? You know, so it's like that to me is a completely reasonable explanation. But he didn't really say anything about why they released it early and unfinished and anything like that. So the problem is not that you guys had to delay it again because of COVID. The problem is that you had to delay it and then you released it anyway when it was in an unfinished state, which really sucks. Dum Aaron Shark. Wait, wait. Tonight the Land Shark is played by Aaron. Wait, what's happening? What the fuck are you guys doing? I don't think this is going on anymore. So I pretty much sent out the video, and he also in the video released the timeline of things to come, right? Because they are still doing their free DLC. There's a patch, one small patch coming out next few days, one big patch fix coming out in I think he said a few weeks, I believe, and then you have multiple updates and improvements from then on in that time frame you get the free DLC. But he also said that the free next-gen console update will be coming to the second half of the year. So, like, you're not even going to get those the high-end graphics for the Series X and the PS5 until the end of the year.
What?
Yeah, as he said, the next-gen console updates don't happen until he said his words were the second half of the year. And even in the timeline that they put out, it's the last thing on the timeline when it comes to that. But it's cool that you're still getting your free DLC. But to be honest with you, Trex, I don't know about you, I'd rather have my free next gen console update before I have the fucking DLCs. CB, in a nutshell, Dodge told Aaron to watch an anime about a spider while she has mod powers here. Aaron's now circling him like a shark. Oh, that's funny. Go. You can time him out, Aaron. It's fine.
So, wait.
What? Hit me with it, big boy.
The next gen console update isn't until the end of the year?
Well, his exact words were the second half of 2021.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
was expecting them to be out in the January-February time frame. That's what my initial assumption was. I mean, I guess they never. I don't know if they said it or not. That's what was in my head. So maybe they said it. But yeah, they are. I think they just said a little later after launch. Well, now it's a lot later after launch, almost close to a year after launch. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like in July or August, but still, that's a long time from now. And to be honest with you, if you have a Series X or PS5, you're kind of playing the game right now because it's one of the only fucking places beside the PC you can play the motherfucker. Like, so finished, but play anyway. Close anywhere between July and December. Exactly. Yeah. So it could be a year from the game launched, or it could be like, so all their free DLCs coming out. So maybe they'll release like a PS5 and Series X like Game of the Year edition or some shit, or like what are they? I don't know what they call, like Ultimate Edition, or one of those fucking names. Stadia. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I take that back. Thank you, Jareth. It does play best on Stadia. See, that's why DST showed up here at the end. It does play best on Stadia. That computer generated anime was cool. On something of. Oh, you got something. Okay, sorry.
So
yeah.
Don't buy Cyberpunk 2077. Just wait till
I
next
did.
year.
I did. I have it.
Well, I'm talking to all the other people out there, all 5 of you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like most of the people in the community that wanted to get it got it. Like, Arwen played it. Closer, did you? I think Closer got it. I think I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy it now.
People watching on YouTube that haven't pulled the trigger yet. Fucking wait.
What did I play? Cyberpunk. Yeah, Closer got it on PC. That's right.
This is fucking embarrassing. And I absolutely. You know what? I don't even want to blame COVID for this. I don't even want to blame COVID.
Okay. Well, no. See, COVID's not a good excuse. COVID is a good excuse for if you had to delay it again. COVID's not a good excuse for why you released it early anyway. Right? Like, that's not a good... like, he just danced around what the actual issue is. The issue is that you put it out too soon. It really bugged me listening to him talk. Like, now it's a fallback excuse? Exactly. It's definitely a fallback excuse. But that excuse makes no sense. It's like I punch Trex in the face, right? I go, oh, my bad, my car was out of gas. Right? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it just... I don't know, man. Like, it's I think Christina got it too. I don't know how far you are in it though. How far are you enjoying it? Are you having any issues with it? I mean, to be fair, when I'm playing it, I have a good time. I don't have any issues. I've had a couple of glitches. Nothing too wild, right? But I did watch, like, I put it in the Discord. There's a guy, he mainly does Switch content, like Nintendo content. Beat 'em ups. I don't know if you know who the YouTuber beat 'em ups. I don't know if you know who that is. But he put out this huge, like, long ass review of the game. And I'm gonna send it to you. It's really long, but you should watch it. And if after you watch it, dude, and you see, like, the ridiculousness that's gone into this game and, like, what he uncovered, you'll not want to ever play it. It's crazy that, like, the shortcuts that are taken to make it seem like it's this crazy game. Even down to, like, the way the characters walk and interact and stuff. He put up a shot of people walking through the city and then a shot of people walking through a town in The Witcher. And everything was identical. Like, it was like they just took The Witcher and changed the assets, like the clothes and shit. And there's so many things like that. I can't even describe to you. Like, He had a glitch where there was one NPC that he like walked by that stuck to him. And for the rest of the game, followed him around, was in every cutscene, and he was there. He was there for it all. There was a character that just was there. I don't know how else to describe it. Got in the car with him every time he got in a car. Wasn't supposed to be. It's a random NPC that you deal with on one small mission, right on like some side quests. But like it stuck to him, and he couldn't get rid of it through the entire game, dude. It was fucking insane watching this dude's review of this game. It was fucking wild. Haunting Punk 2077, yes. I just don't get it. That sounds cool, to be honest. I mean, it would have been cool if it wasn't not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, it would have been cool if it wasn't like just so blatantly like the rest of the game wasn't. Like it would be cool if like Cyberpunk was a great game and it just randomly happened to him, but it's just like when you're amidst of all these fucking bugs. And it's not just some bugs. It's just, like, oh man.
I mean, I do feel for CD Projekt Red. I mean, it's just a shitty thing that really just happened. And I mean,
why do you feel
Cyberpunk at its core is still a fun game. It's still a beautiful game. It is just missing a lot of stuff, and I hate to even put like the whole COVID thing in front of it or even behind it. But I mean, it really is just a real life thing that's just happened. So COVID is an effect on what happened with this game a little bit. But I mean, and they just couldn't push it out. They couldn't push it back any further, and I get that. But yeah,
why couldn't they have though?
But there's my also problem too. Is like these are definitely some game breaking bugs that we've seen for some of them, and there's also some other graphic stuff. But I mean, I expect this kind of launch to happen to live service games, to MMO games. I don't expect this from a simple single player game. I find it embarrassing, and I expect that other single player games need to really step it up. It's like, this is not how it's done. You're not a live service game. I understand patching, I do, but get your shit together. Like,
do you remember the days where like patching wasn't a thing? Like your game just shipped and like it had to be finished, otherwise it was shit.
It had to be finished. Like, it had to be proper, and that was it.
Like on the PS1 and PS2, man. Like,
I mean, games nowadays because of the digital market. I mean, yeah, and again, we see it with games that have these DLCs, right? It's like, oh, here's 60% of the game, and then, or even 70% of the game. Your other 30% is going to be inside some 3 DLCs you're going to get, and then the game is done.
Right.
Like, it's, again, this is a live service model, and you're not it. You're sacrificing and rushing through production to push out a game, or a single-player game even, to get it into the hands of players, get it done faster, and then nickel and dime us for DLC content that rather really should have just been core gameplay.
Right. But people will still pre-order because of hype? Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Just like when they announced the Resident Evil Village stuff, hopefully on Friday, I'll be in GameStop that day and pre-ordering the collector's edition. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get it. Get it all. And it could be a buggy mess, and I love every second of it. Boom! Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, Madden and the whole EA Sports franchise really are just copies and pastes. And, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's just embarrassing. I think EA, there was one Madden that was pinnacle a few years ago, and all that really needed to happen at that point was like update the roster. We don't need a brand new game. We don't need these new career modes. That's not needed. These Madden fans want to play Madden, and they want to play that version of it, and then just update the roster every year. That's why I've even said with wrestling games, like, cool, a new wrestling game. Sometimes it's actually needed to bring in some new stuff and graphics and everything, or not really graphics, but even just like gameplay stuff. But I mean, with wrestling, you can tweak it a bit here and there with new moves and such. But wrestling's still in that aspect. Update the roster. Just give us new rosters, give us new abilities, put patches. That's the live service thing, and put patches in it. Instead, you're getting $60 every year for the same game over and over again. I know I say the same thing with that for Call of Duty. I've said it for the Madden. I said it for the EA Sports. Wrestling's that same way. And yeah, I definitely am a person who eats that shit up. But even I still recognize it's the same game. Jax, you like $20 for just Levy or Leon? Oh my god, that I saw it. I remember that shit, seeing the prices for those DLCs for Fairy Tail. I ain't paying that shit. I like the game. I have a lot of fun with it. I ain't paying for that cosmetics like that. I don't need that.
I'll pay for all the cosmetics on a Resident Evil game. I don't give a fuck. Sell on, bitch.
Pre-order the AEW game. I pre-order definitely what I trust.
What about the One Piece Warriors?
Paying for.
What about the One Piece Warriors for new characters, Trex? I don't know what that means.
It's the DLC character packs.
Oh, okay.
And I mean it's tempting. I haven't jumped back into it because I planned One Piece Warriors 4. Those are new character packs. Those are new characters to play the same game, to play the same story I've already done. There's nothing for me to really, unless those character packs come with new stories to play with, then I'll do it. But I'm not gonna like replay the game like, oh, I'm gonna replay the game with my boy Jackster over here. All right. I'm like, no, that's not gonna fucking matter. No one wants to do that. No. I mean, I like the character packs that I've seen for One Piece Warriors. Again, I'm still a fan, but I'm also not going to spend money for character packs when there's no content to play it for.
Rap said they'd have to remove players who they no longer have the rights for. Imagine you pay $6 for a wrestling game with a wrestler in it. Then they leave the company, and suddenly that character gets removed from the game.
That's why games like Madden, etc., and wrestling games aren't just updated with new stuff each year. And I mean, absolutely correct. But even and I will even say WWE has actually gotten away with that shit because we got those custom character packs. All right, you mean custom Wrestler 1, custom Wrestler 2, custom Wrestler 3 is definitely Rob Van Dam. That's definitely Rob Van Dam stuff. So there are certainly little leeways that they can do. But I mean, you're absolutely right. The rosters do change. And that's just something that they can definitely produce. They can say it and label it properly. And that's like roster subject to change. And especially Madden people are going to be okay with it. They will be okay with it. The football fans fucking know about the roster changes. And in that same format too, it's like they'll change those people. It's like, because if like Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay and goes to the fucking Vikings, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but in my video game, I'll make sure that motherfucker goes back to Green Bay.
Boom.
I mean, Raph, you're absolutely right with that too. That's why we have the new game each year, and they try to promote it where it's, hey, we have a new shiny campaign mode there. Oh, and football players, those people. Come on. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do that.
Damn, fuck them, huh?
Yeah, sports ball games are weird.
I like sports. I don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Astrodome. All right, so there you go. That's another game report in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. First game report in 2021. Not much controversy. Well, about time we hit the old Dusty Chalk and I Talk. Good night, Christina. Thanks for hanging out, as usual.
Nina.
But yeah, let's a lot of interesting news today. And we even got to shit on Cyberpunk again a little bit. So that was all in all, it's a great stream. More good news than bad news, I think. So that's good, right? Starting off in a sort of positive note. Not even much console wars going on, right? A little bit, nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too nuts. Nothing too nuts. But yeah, so again, don't forget that if you made it this fucking far on YouTube, and just come and hang out with us on Wednesdays live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the conversation like a lot of these people did. We ignored a lot of their comments, but hey, maybe we'll read your comment. Maybe you get lucky enough to have your comment read out loud. Maybe you'll get that. I'm just kidding.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you're right. I try to catch as many as I can. But like when you guys start conversations about anime shit, how am I supposed to know? Thanks for ignoring. You're very welcome, Marwin. So yeah, we can catch us live every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, right? All right, and we, as a group, Nerds of the Apocalypse, we're on Twitter at Nerds of the Apoc. We're on YouTube, Nerds of the Apocalypse. If you don't know that, if you're watching on Twitch and don't know that, we're on Facebook, search for Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we're on Instagram at Nerds of the Apoc. Some streams coming up, or no stream. I think Ari's going to stream tomorrow. I think actually Ari going to get a 30-day stream. I think Ari's streaming tomorrow. You know how that goes, though. Notice me, Senpai. I'm noticing you, Raph. I love you. That's why, yeah, okay, you didn't say anything else. There you go. I love you. And Friday, we'll be playing some more Final Fantasy 14. We'll be doing some more fighting trains and shit. That's what we did last time. So we're gonna continue down the Omega unsunk, just hanging out, beating the shit out of things that we should take us hours to fight. But we weren't really gods, but we were kind of gods, sort of gods. So it was good. So you can hang out that. And we generally bullshit, have a good time. We had a good time last Friday. So yeah, you can look for that. That's on this stream, but Trex also has his own stream. You got anything coming up this week or the rest of this week or this weekend?
Tomorrow I should be back in DC Service Online. Friday, maybe some DCO as well. Saturday and Sunday may not. I'm actually moving my office. I'm gonna be back. My office is actually gonna be back on Main Street there, Stevie B. So lunch, man. We're right there downtown.
You're gonna be really close, actually.
Yeah. I'm
really close.
Block.
Me too.
You're not on the 1600 block.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm in the USC building.
Yeah, we don't have a USC building on the 1600 block.
Not at Main Street.
Jackass.
It's 1600 Hampton, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know where that is. I think I know where you are.
Yeah, it's very close though.
Oh yeah. I know where. Yeah, we have Spirit Communications. It's over there. That's where it is. But yeah. So I know Thursday and Friday I'm going to try and jump into some DCUO, get some more stuff in there. But then next week's Carlin's long week, so the streaming's going to be really tight until we get to the weekend next weekend. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, some DCUO stuff happening the next 2 days, and we'll see what the weekend looks like because I got to move my office.
Nice. Okay, well there you go.
I'm guessing you're going over Aaron.
Yes, I'm sorry. That made me laugh. Again, that's a twitch.tv/TrexLight. So you can check them out there. Why do you guys shave yourselves at the same time?
I shaved mine because it was my birthday.
It just happened that way. I wanted to go short. I was trying to do a new appearance for a new job. So I got this goatee happening. I got my hair gone. So that's it, man. I'm just trying to create a new me. Right? Lost a little bit of weight. Actually fitting into some nice pants. I've been doing the damn thing. New year, new B, new job. Exactly, Closer. See, Closer gets it. Oh, and yeah. Scott, though, yes, Scott did that shit too. I don't know what, man. Maybe there's something in the air.
Yeah, when I did mine, and I realized that my goatee connected. I'm like, oh my god, is this dark? Is this Negatrex? Is this
He's
is this my evil twin from Community? He's like, is this the darkest timeline? So if
Yeah,
it
he's-
happens
he's-
this year, I'll take the
there you
blame.
go. He sent me that. And he's like, look, it connects. He was so excited about that. But there you go.
I really was.
All right. Well, we love you, awesome nerds, and we will be back on next Wednesday. I'm, of course, Stevie B, and this beautiful, shaven, but thick goateed mocha man is
Trex.
And we are just part of Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we are out. We love you guys. Mwah.
I don't know what to say during this.
What, at the end here?
Yeah.
What is there to say except I love you? Say it.
I mean, what is it?
Say it! I didn't hear it. Say it again.
I don't know.
Seriously, is anyone else thinking they shaved each other? Trex and I haven't physically seen each other in months. We've interacted. I feel like I see him every day, but we actually haven't physically seen each other in months. The last time I saw him, I fell in his apartment. I think that was where I fell in your apartment, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think it was last...
You guys were coming from the zoo.
Right, I was coming to get the motherboard.
Yeah.
Because the other one shit out.
Yep.
Yeah, and I fucking
My God.
fell. That you guys saw it. Like Peter Parker in the cage with the bus on? No. We did not shave each other. Although that would have been a very good stream. I can imagine the 80s ballad that played during the shave. We didn't shave you. Okay, maybe we did. Good night, everybody. We love you.